Hello everybody, RZ here. Welcome to the second episode of Rowan's World. And I will admit, I have done a little bit of off-camera mining. Not mining, but tree chopping rather. All the work I've done is evidenced by what's in my hotbar. Diamond axe, hoe, pickaxe, shovel. One of two things that'll kind of help us get through this episode. I needed materials for the mob spawner. And I've done a little bit of terraforming on this side of the island over here to make way for some farms that are going to be coming in. So that's why my hoe got used a bit. And then over here, it's coming together, but I am working on terraforming this whole thing. And I'm actually using some of the netherrack we gathered last episode for landfill. I've hopefully balanced the audio for this episode out a bit more. I've noticed, looking back over the footage from previous, the audio sounds better the closer I am to this microphone. It's weird, but that's just how it works, it seems. Also, we are recording at night, so I don't usually do that. The lighting's a little different, as you could probably tell. I have the game here. This is everything I was able to gather. I've done a lot of terraforming on this beach. I don't need it to be this high. It was like that high there up to this tree. We have a potato and a carrot farm going here. Likely to just help me out with trades, because I still haven't gotten a single enchantment book yet, despite me trying and waiting on these farms to grow. So we can at least get enough for an emerald. I ran out of my bread. My trusty bread has run out from last time. My plans for this island are pretty clear so far, so I'll look in it here. I've got a frontier around it now. I plan to have the house somewhere around this area, and then up here is going to be a bunch of farmland where the cobblestone is. And then there's going to be like a large barrier here too. I plan to get a big stone barrier built here. And then over here, I think this is where the center point of the city will go. We're going to get a bridge right here between this point and this point. I think it'd be a really good point to get things across. It's going to be more likely that between the village and the city, movement's going to be more like this, going through the home island and over here. There's going to be another bridge here eventually. We have a lot of resources and a lot of time on our hands. We're going to go into the middle of the ocean and build ourselves a mob farm. And I don't think I really have a general design philosophy for this thing yet, because it's still early game. But I do want to make it look decent. I want this thing to look fairly flush with the world, I guess. Not in the sense that it's ever going to look pretty, because these things have to be giant, up in the air, big platform. There's really no way to actually make them look good. Anyways, improvements to the village. All I've really done over here is build a little wall for the farm, just to make sure I don't drop any sugarcane in that direction, I guess. We have in here 24 emeralds, so we're getting pretty close to getting that book. I always hate the fact that that's the price. I had to really pick a pretty high emerald price for my mending book, and that sucks. We also have a little pen here. I decided to put this together over here in just some free time while I was AFK. Figure, why not get us sheep ready and some cows. I'm going to need to craft books, and I'm going to need wool for decorative purposes. And I'll snatch up some carrots, because why not? I also need to keep an eye on this farm, because for some reason, one of these dumbasses keep replacing the crops with potato. Right here. This is illegal, guys. I'm not super interested in using the villagers for other jobs yet. This sugarcane farm, we're going to have to move all the farming to my home island. And on my home island, I actually think what we should do is get a trade hall in my basement, because it's nice to have it in another area, but if I'm not able to... I need my own, home island to literally be the base of operation. Since we're looking for, that functionality aspect of the game right now, it's really, really valuable to just move as much as I can into one area so that my ability to progress in the game is faster because of the fact that farms are able to grow, villagers are able to get trades, and things in general are just able to be done quicker. Right here, guys. This is going to become the view of a lifetime one day. There will be a ginormous city, a metropolis right there. You know, despite how close everything around it looks, this is going to look pretty decent. I'm going to get this thing hooked up by nether access probably, because accessing this mob farm from the ground will suck booty. And let's just build up and see where we go. Oh, yeah. We're high enough. I guess what I could do... God, that's weird. That's so sketchy. So I could check in free cam. Also, damn, this is one hell of a view for free cam in the water. So we should have to go up high enough to where all of these mobs are, like, no longer visible, right? Yeah, to be honest, I don't think we should go that much higher. So long as we're able to be up here and avoid, like, the caves underground, we should be good to just build it. I don't even have enough ladders to keep going up, so that's what I'll have to do. Let's get this thing started. One thing I did forget was collection. We did not get hoppers ready for this or anything like that. So for this segment, I think I'm going to go ahead and just build with the replay mod, so you guys get a little more of a cinematic experience instead of watching my first-person perspective. I'll have to go and download that mod real quick, but I guess I'll see you guys when I'm done with this mob farm. Alright, so to start off, I put the hoppers and the collection system together first. I went around and collected all the iron for it. Took about a stack. I decided to make the drop chute square at first, but then I decided I wanted it to be circular. So I changed up the design real quick. I wanted this thing to be double the size of a regular mob farm, and a bit of a circular shape up top too. I made sure to light it up enough just so that mobs wouldn't spawn here while I was gone, or just building in general. I also made sure to cover up the chute because that leads to chaos. I happened to need some wood for some more trapdoors to put in the areas where the mobs would fall in, so I had to deforest this section over here for a little bit. Once I was back, all the trapdoors fit in just fine. However, this did make me realize I don't think I could do 2 floors like I originally intended, so we were just going to stick to 1. Putting in the ceiling was a little bit of a struggle because I actually did not have enough birch wood for it at all, so I had to go out twice to go collect birch wood, and by the second time I was kind of over it. I had just a little bit left, and I decided to take some oak and fill in some gaps where birch could be used elsewhere. Then I put torches on the top and finished it up. Hello there, guys. I am finally back. That took forever. It was like 2.5 hours roughly, and it wasn't even as big as I wanted it to be, but we have good functionality right here. Look at this. All of this just coming in. Yes. I gotta get the wood out of there. Then these chests will get filled up with stuff. My future plans for this, probably just make this into a water elevator, and that's about it. I think I am done building this thing for a while. Man, there's quite a mobathon out here. There's a lot of mobs. Mobathon. Never called it like that. I get inside. Of course. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? How many zombies are outside right now? It's a baby. Yay! Yeah, my favorite one to deal with. It's a baby. At least that's why I have those trapdoors for these pesky fucking babies. Just gotta deal with it, man. Just gotta deal with it. Take the pain. It'll go away. Yeah, I saw you on the minimap. I was like, where is it at? I was eyeballing you. Hello, hello. Not these guys, just this guy. This one fucking guy. Guy that I hate. You're not planting more potatoes, are you? You do more potatoes, I'm gonna get real pissed. No more, okay? Good. Also, something nice here. I have a right-click harvester. I actually had one last time, but it never seemed to work. So now that I just right-click and I can do this. I always add this and recommend it because I love just being able to farm so fleshly like that. All right, and then we're gonna juice up our farms with that bone meal income. I call everything income now. Adult terminology, folks. Everything is an income. Oh, my light died. Oh well. I'm in full screen, but like every time I exit full screen in Minecraft, the OBS goes black, so then I can't tell if like it's working or not. Anyway, let's hop in here and meet my grand old fellow. I need to give this guy a name. He's a legend. He will always be a legend in my book. Get it? In my book. This is why we don't slack on the iron, folks. We need an anvil. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I don't wanna get that. I really don't know why, but after Caves and Cliffs, everything had to like have water in it, which kind of sucks. I want to center the city around like this point right here and have it occupy this whole island, this whole peninsula here, probably like way out to where I'm at, and this entire piece of land right here. That's kind of my vague idea of where I want the city to be. Just kind of this region right here. We're going to get some iron. I'm going to stay up late, folks. I don't mind it. Let's see. What's down here? What's down here? Well, it's certainly a cave. I'm just not really thrilled to explore it, though. Okay, I could use this water right here. It looks like it drops us down. I just feel like grabbing a stack, though, to be safe, because we're going to run through that anvil pretty quick. But I guess at that point, or at some point, like after using the anvil so many times, I should try and advance my pickaxe so I can start a mine. And I might as well just snoop around for anything else, since I'm down here. This pickaxe is getting low. Carrots are nice, but they don't really prep you for mobs. I've died because of carrots. Aha! First time I've seen one of these guys. Aha, yes, that's what I need. Okay, let's loot this. Coal, name tag. I'll take some glowberries. Oh, no way. I know what that is. Oh, that's going to be a bitch. I'm going to have to mark that. Yep, we have a chamber right there. Those are not something I'm going to go into, though, because if I recall, with me and my friends, it was hell and not very fun. It was just pure chaos and fire. It was like a load of skeletons. Like, that's the majority of what you're up against in there, if I recall. It's just a lot of skeletons. Something like that is one of the most... It's actually a very good addition to the game. I love stuff like that so much. Oh, we have like 2 veins next. Okay, we're done. We're done with iron. That's all I came down for, right? All right, and now we can get out of here. Simple cave journey, and it only took us literally what I said, half an hour. Gotta build. Build your way up. Over here to the water source, take it back up to the surface. Wait. And we're home free. Yep, take me onto the trees for whatever reason. Sweet. Okay, let's see now. Let's see now. What's over here? Just out of curiosity. We have a bit of an ocean. Very much more of a bay over here. I don't mind more exploring. Let's just do that. I mean, I already know what's next for this game. It's just going to be a bunch of grinding. Let's explore, guys. Let's take a breather from the stresses of everyday Minecraft life. Man. All right, this region up here. Oh man, it's a pretty big area. At least now I'm seeing like the full shape of this part of the world. Up here, man, there's gonna be some mining country, that's for sure. A lot of mining operations out here. That's for damn sure. We got so many cool caves out here. This being one of them. Can I look at this overhead real quick? Not cheating, guys. I just want to see this. Yeah, that is awesome. All right, so I see this biome kind of merges back into a birch forest right here. I just want to know what the shape of this is turning into. Okay, fascinating. So we got... Ugh. Sorry, I'm adjusting in my chair. We have birch biome down here. This is cool. So we're going to have a city surrounded by massive caves out here, basically. That's what I'm starting to see. I see us having to create a canal right here if I want to get around this entire slab of land. A canal I see happening right here and potentially right here because of the way it's connected. Just future ideas. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Oh man, this is bringing back horrible memories of country roleplay right here. Why'd I have raw chicken? Oh yeah, I blew up a chicken. Alright. The bed's intact, so my spawn point is safe. Put it together, bing bop boom 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 bop bam. Let's name this baby. I just said it. Let's name this baby. Now, I do suppose that this is the point where we are playing a bit of a waiting game. Now, one thing that's great about the 3x3, when you get creepers and skeletons in here, there's actually a decent chance, if you crouch like this and go around the edges, that the skeletons shoot the creepers inside of this box, and you actually get music discs. I know the skeletons seem to have a bit of a... Ooh, okay. Oh, we got one, we got one. I saw that creeper. Yeah, we got blocks. That's our first music disc. Let me check something. Now they add copper armor? They have copper armor? Dude. I thought that was leather. The fuck is this guy in, dude? They have copper armor now. Creeper. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, no, 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 no. Slabs. ASAP. I think the issue is the creepers live after a single shot, so they don't die. Let's grow all the carrots, please. I do find it kind of weird that I'm able to do this without even holding a carrot. What you got for me now? 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 How about now? How about now? You're getting your upgrades, aren't you? Sweet. Now we can get another mending book. Thank you very much. Give me this, please. Thank you. Not gonna lie, it would be fun to continue, but without a big project or anything in mind, all I got is just grinding right now. That's all I got. I can grind till I get my gear leveled up, and I think that's what I'll do off camera. I'm not going to get every enchantment, but I'm going to get mending on everything first, and I think we're just going to go from there. I think next episode we will do one or the other here. Iron Farm. I know I said that was like late game, but who knows? It's cool to have one. But it's more likely we're going to build a trade hall next. So we center our trade hall on the home island instead of this village. Then there's no point in me coming over here at all. This village can just stay normal. And even though it's daytime now, let's have a little party, guys. Sweet. Turn it up a bit for you guys. Well, everybody, that is going to be it for this video of Rowan's World. Loving it so far. So far, so good. We're making progress. We have a marking mob farm, which is a big part of this video, and we're getting enchantments finally. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Rowan's World. We got the mob farm built. It really did take the night out of me, but we got it done. all on my own, and it works very well. A little too well, a little explosively well, if you will. Anyway, we are getting our enchantments, finally. Mending. So far, mending, just mending. I'm going to work on getting mending on everything else, but not every other enchantment. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. That is it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!